Today we have left Buffalo Bill State Park in Cody, Wyoming and headed west on Highway 16 towards the east entrance of Yellowstone Park. From there, after entering the park, we will turn south and head towards Grand Teton National Park, where we will be camping in the Colter Bay Campground for 3 nights there. So come along as we do some exploring in Grand Teton National Park. Hey guys, that's what it says right here. Anyway, we made it to our next destination after leaving Buffalo Bill State Park. We made our way through Yellowstone and got some good dash cam video. We saw some bears on the way in, and so it was pretty interesting. Those will show up a little later in the film here, but it's pretty fun to see the bears on the road there. But anyway, we'll have some other footage. But we made it to the Colter Bay RV Park. We were lucky to get in here. We got 3 nights here, so we got 2 full days of stuff we'll be doing around the park. So that's fun. And yeah, it's really nice here. It's not real warm, beautiful sunny day, but as you can see, saw from some of the pictures I had, yeah, but it's not real hot. So be curious to see what it does at night here. So we're still at about 6,800 feet. So yeah, some of the passes we went over today were about 8,000. What were they? 8,600 feet. So anyway, we drove through Yellowstone on kind of part of the south loop and then came down here. So when we go to our next destination, we're going to go back north, go through Yellowstone again, only we'll go out the west entrance and then back up into Montana. Anyway, I'll be doing some stuff around here. Let me show you what our campsite looks like. Yeah, here's our campsite. That's J180, and it's kind of, as you can see from the other ones here, there's just a pull off to the side. The ones on this side have their power stations out there, and the ones on this side, they put it here, assuming you would pull in the correct way, but then your door ends up being facing out into the road. So the guy up there told me, hey, just come in, go in the exit, come around and do it that way. I see several people have done that, so their doors open into the campsite. Makes it a little rougher to get to your power box there. As you can see, I got my 50 amp cord, of course, wouldn't fit, so I had to convert it to a 30. So we got a 30 amp electrical here. which will be nice. If it does get cold, we can use our little electric heater. Okay, let me show you some of this in here. Here's our site. Really nice. Got the pen up. Oh, she put the dogs away. But yeah, we got a standard picnic table, fire pit. What may not be standard in a lot of places is we got a bear box. So it's one thing they have emphasized here is there are bears around. So you got to use that if you need to leave anything outside your trailer. And those are the restrooms over there, and they're all flush toilet. So they're all and running water. So and there's a potable water spigot on the front of the building also. So yeah, pretty nice. Got a nice big area here. That's the other side of J-Loop. As you can see, that guy also pulled in, so his doors would face into his campsite. And so we'll be showing some more a little later. Yeah, got some rough grouse here. They've been wandering around campsite. Boy, they're not very afraid. I'm only like 10 feet away. They really don't care, and if you stand still, they'll practically walk right by you. But anyway, yeah, there's about 6 of them around here. We had entered Yellowstone Park and hadn't gone very far when all of a sudden we saw a car up ahead that had stopped, and it looked like there was a bear up there. Sure enough, there we could see a little black bear crossing the road up there. A little after we saw the black bear crossing the road, we came around this one corner and there were bears running down the opposite side of the road. So that was pretty exciting. Karen grabbed the camera and was able to use the telephoto lens and get a couple of closer up shots there. This morning we left the campground and headed south, and then down the road a little ways we turned onto Teton Park Road, and we are headed to the Signal Mountain Summit Road, which will take us up to a summit that's about 800 feet above the valley floor. From the summit we can see the whole Jackson Hole Valley and a lot of the Teton Range, so come along for the great views and the fall colors. This is from the up on top of Signal Mountain here in the national park. After leaving Signal Mountain, we continued south on Teton Park Road to this viewpoint of the Teton Range there. And then after that, we continued on south and got on to Jenny Lake Scenic Drive. This morning we're headed south from the campground again, only this time we're going to go down to Moran Junction and then head south on Highway 26 to Cunningham Cabin Historic Site. And also we're going to stop at Dead Man's Bar, which is a public access to the Snake River, as you'll see in the photos, so you can do some fishing or rafting there. Hoping to see some animals along the way. Alas, we did not see any animals, but we did see some great scenery. Well, today's travel day. We're going to head out of Colter Bay here, and this morning we got up and started to head out to walk the dogs for before we put them in the truck, and there were 3 bucks just walking through the campsite. So I can show you pictures of those in a little bit, but that was pretty neat. But yeah, we enjoyed the stay here at Colter Bay. One thing, I did take a ranger guided hike it was only 2 miles, pretty level hike, but boy, the ranger was neat. He had a lot of information about the Grand Tetons, wildlife, the trees, and a lot of the plants and stuff like that. Like, they had a lot of geological history and stuff, so well worth going on the trip. And during the summer, it's like a daily it goes from 1 to 3 in the afternoon, and a daily thing. So yeah, if you're in Colter Bay, get a chance to take that hike. I did try to go down to Jenny Lake and try to go hiking there, but unfortunately I went down after we'd visited in the morning, and I went down the afternoon and tried to do a hike, and that was a big mistake. Boy, Jenny Lake is very popular, and there was no parking spaces anywhere. In fact, they could see cars lined up I lined up on the main road down by the visitor center. I mean, there wasn't, that's what they were doing. So yeah, next time I will plan on going hiking on some of the less traveled hikes. There's a lot of them of course, there's a lot of hikes in the Grand Teton National Park. So, but yeah, that Jenny Lake, if you're going to want to do some of those, you got to get there early in the morning. Anyway, we're headed out. We're going to head up to Ennis, Montana, where we plan to do some visiting in the Virginia City and Nevada City, the former gold rush boom towns. So we'll bring you some video from those. Anyway, that's it, and we'll see you down the trail. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and hit the subscribe button so you can follow along on our journeys.